Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TCG Talk, back today with another video. And in today's video, I know we've been doing a lot of ninja stuff and we're going to keep on doing it, don't you worry. But I wanted to do a video on the Arachne, I think that's how you pronounce their name, Arachne Huntsman Assassin Hero that was released spoiled in the upcoming Dynasty set. Now, Assassin's been something that's been rumored for coming up and I'm super excited about it. It's obviously not ninja, but it gives like ninja-esque vibes, right? Like if that's probably one of the closest things to the ninja class is like assassin, completely different archetype. I just mean like thematically, right? Super really awesome looking hero, awesome looking art, which we'll talk about here in a second. But I just want to kind of go over the cards, give my initial thoughts on both from an artwork perspective, from a playability perspective. I've messed around with the deck for fun. I'm going to kind of like give a list. It's not like an end all be all list. It's just like what my take on the class so far is. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you like this content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If not me, completely fine. Go to our Fleshbug career. Leave a like, comment, subscribe on their stuff so we can get more people seeing this game. If you want to join the Discord down below, it's in the link. We have over 240 people right now in the Discord. Super nice. So yeah, definitely check it out. Whether you're a ninja player or not, doesn't matter. We have fun. We just hang out and talk. And yeah, we'll get right into it. So yeah, Arachne Huntsman, Assassin Hero. Whenever you play a card with Contract, you may look at the top card of a target opponent's deck. You may put it on the bottom, right? So you can basically cycle their cards, really mess up their pitch cycle, and then also banish cards off the top of their deck with some of the cards in there. But the card itself, the hero itself, looks awesome. Like obviously it looks kind of like the Vipox card that we saw last set. I'm wondering if it's like a League of Assassins or if it's like a specific person. I need to read more into the lore, but the thematics of it is just, it's awesome. And you can see the border around here, like this like kind of makeshift like border that looks like it's made of a bunch of different material, really like, you know, makeshifty, really awesome. So overall, I'm super excited about this here. I'm going to be playing it like alongside Ninja, probably as like my second class for fun, see how it goes. And yeah, we'll get into the cards. So the first things we're going to go over here are the equipment and the Majestics. So first we got the assassin weapon, Spider's Bite. It's a one-handed dagger, once per turn action, 2 resources with go again. Basically attacks for 1, and if they attack with an equipment, it gets +1. When it hits a hero, the next time they defend with 1 or more attack action cards this turn, those cards have -1 while defending. So basically, if someone tries to use like a 3-block attack action, it'll be down to a 2-block if this is hit prior to that. And it also works for multiple of them, not just one. So it really hurts your ability. You know, if you can poke with this first and then you play a contract attack, it allows you to basically make their blocks less efficient. And they basically almost don't have a 3-block unless it's a non-attack, obviously, or a defense reaction. When I first saw this, I wasn't super impressed because like 2 resources for 1 kind of sucks, you know, resource wise compared to other ones. But when you use this in conjunction with some of your key attacks, it really forces your opponent to make really crappy blocks, and it can like chip away. And then we have Black Tech Whispers. It's the legendary equipment. When Black Tech Whispers is in your graveyard, at the start of your turn, you may destroy 2 silvers you control. If you do it, you can re-equip it. Attack reaction, destroy it. Target attack reaction gains, or target attack action gains. When this hits a hero, it gains go again. So you can get cycling go again. I think in like the 5 or 6 matches I played, I think the most I got this off was 3 times. Or 3 times. So it can be very useful. Still kind of remains to be seen if this or like just Snapdragons is better. But I think like if you're playing the deck correctly, even with the limited card pool it has right now, I think you can get this off most time 2 times a game. And with the 1 battle worn, right, like it basically allows you to, you know, cycle through and get more value. So really cool. The card itself looks awesome. Super nice. Really enjoyed it so far. So yeah, hopefully, you know, this is something I'll be looking for in my 2 cases that I get of Dynasty. So then you have Mascapair Editions, a Majestic Headpiece. While it's in your graveyard, you can destroy 2 silvers to get it back. It's an attack reaction, and when you destroy it, target attack action card gains. When this hits a hero, bans top card of your deck. So this card's actually really good if you can get it back into your equipment set like 2 or 3 times, because basically you can get like 3 banishes on a good game off of this. and keep blocking. And it's just super nice for that. I'm really not 100% sure. Let me know in the comments below. I haven't checked this out because it's never came up. Maybe it's just common sense and I don't know it. It's battle worn. So if you attack or defend with it, it goes to 0 and then it goes to grave and then you go get it again. Do you get that 1 block back? My initial thought is yes, because it's destroyed and it's coming back as a new piece. But I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. But let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. What I like about this mass piece and with black tech is they really kept with the thematics of an assassin, right? Like when the assassin, like you take a contract out, right? You're going to kill a target. You kill the target with, a certain disguise or equipment suite. And once you kill, you ditch your equipment and then you get new ones for your next contract, right? Because you don't want to, be seeing the same thing twice. And they really did that with the thematics of this as well. Like your equipment gets destroyed when your contract's done because you used it on one of your contracts. And then, you go get it, you pay some money, you buy a new set of clothes, and then you do it for the next contract. So it's really cool how they like the little nuanced thematics of it. And I was really enjoying that as well. And then we have getting into the cards. These are the Majestics. This is the yellow Majestic. They have a Majestic at red, yellow, and blue for this class. It has the word contract, which is you are contracted to banish your opponent's yellow cards. Whenever you complete this contract, create a silver token. The red Majestic is you banish red cards. The yellow Majestic, you banish yellow cards. And the blue Majestic, you banish blue cards. There is a slight difference, though. Each of them have their own ability, and Eradicate's ability, honestly, is technically the most powerful. When it hits a hero, banish the top cards of their deck, where X is the damage dealt by Eradicate. So if you play this, no razor, no nothing, you just play it and they let it go, and it hits for 4, then you banish the top 4 cards of their deck. And then if you banish, I'm pretty sure if you banish if it hits and it's a yellow card after that, then you also banish a yellow card. So you could possibly banish 5 cards. I think one of my buddies say he's banished like 8, 9 cards in a turn, counting Eradicate stuff, if you do it correctly with like giving it go again and other stuff. So pretty nuts. I think this is the strongest Majestic of the 3. I'll let you decide for yourself. Let me know in the comments below when you see the next 2. But the artwork, I mean, look at this thing. It looks so dope. Looks so awesome. Then you have the red Majestic, leave no witnesses. You are contracted to banish opponent's red cards. When you do, create a silver token. When it hits a hero, banish the top card of their deck and up to 1 card in their arsenal. So if this hits, you possibly can banish 2 or 3 cards. Like you combine this with like an Eradicate, and you're starting to banish a crap ton of cards. It's pretty nuts. I love the artwork on this. I saw a playmat with this artwork and I want it. Please, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Super nice, super awesome. Really love the thematics of it. Again, this is 0 cost, unlike the yellow Eradicate, which is 1 cost. They're all block 3s, which is super nice. And yeah, just awesome card. Then you have the blue Majestic, which I don't think there is a blue Majestic Payday, but it's not the other blue in the flavor. We'll get to it in a second. But there's another blue Majestic Payday, 0 cost. If you complete a contract this turn, create 4 silver tokens. So you play an attack, maybe you complete the contract. You give it go again with your boots, and then you play Payday and create 4 silver tokens, plus the 1 silver token that you made from your contract off your attack, maybe 2. So you could possibly make like 5, 6 silvers, which would be pretty nuts. And it's a block 3, so not too bad. Then you have Regicide. This is the first card that was revealed when the big kind of curtain fell, right when everybody was talking about the Emperor and the Royals and how cool it was. And here's all their different, weapons and gear in the throne room. And then all of a sudden the Emperor gets killed. It was really cool. I loved how LSS kind of like really took a left field, and like they knew it must have been so cool on their side to know like nobody was expecting this and like just waiting for people to figure it out and be able to see. But it's a legendary Arachne specialization. When this hits a hero, they lose. If they're royal, they lose the game. When the combat chain closes, you lose the game. So like if you play this, you better hope it hits and you're killing them. And then also Regicide can't be defended by cards with the same name as cards in the defending hero's banish zone. So basically, like if you banish all the one copy of all the cards in their deck, they can't defend with any of their cards. That's basically how it is. But if you're not going to be, if this isn't going to be the killing turn, or they're now a royal, this is kind of a really risky card to play. Thematically, though, it's just awesome. Like that's the whole point of it. Probably not so much as like its use case. but it is pretty amazing. So, and then this is the blue one. So we had Eradicate at yellow, we have Leave No Witnesses at red, and then we have Surgical Extraction at blue for like the thematic like Majestics. This is your contracted to banish your opponent's blue cards. Whenever you complete this contract, create a silver token. When it hits a hero, banish the top card of their deck, look at their hand, banish a card. So yellow banishes cards based off damage. Red can banish a card from the top and arsenal. And then blue can banish a card from the top and in hand. So you can see how all three of these are great. It's really interesting though how the red is 0 cost, the yellow is 1 cost, and the blue is 2 cost. Like I get what they're doing there, but like it's just funny how like they value one more than the other. You know what I mean? Because this is technically a 2 for 4 at blue, which is really bad. But I guess you do get to choose from the litter on what you want to ban out of their hand. So it is really powerful. Basically, like they're losing 2 cards, right? So I do understand it, but it's just a little bit interesting for sure. And then, yeah, that's Arachne Huntsman for the equipment and Majestics. Then we'll go over the commons and the rares. So one of the best commons, I think, and it's crazy, this is a common, is a Contractor. You're contracted to banish your opponent's attack action cards. Whenever you complete this contract, create a silver token. Unless it's a warrior or a wizard, you're pretty much, you know, have a good chance at completing the contract. When it hits a hero, banish top card of their deck, right? Pretty nuts. I thought it was really cool that like that you can, you know, that you can like basically put in what cards you want to be based off who you're playing, right? Like this card wouldn't be very good against warrior, but it's really good against a lot of the aggro decks and even like guardian stuff. Whereas other ones might be better against warrior and wizards because it's about non-attack action cards. It all depends, right? So it's really interesting how it plays and really cool. It's 1 cost, not bad. It comes at red, yellow, and blue at 5, 4, and 3 power respectively. So definitely a pretty good solid card. Then you have Cut to the Chase. And if you notice with all these cards, they like have like catchy names. Cut to the Chase, Annihilate the Armed because it's attack actions. Cut to the Chase is gives target assassin action card with contract +3. Look at the top card of any hero's deck. You may put it at the bottom. Then you have Fleece the Frail, which is for 2 or less block. Like the name of the card is thematically intertwined with what it targets as a contract. And this is a 0 for 4. I think a lot the way I'm looking at him, and Breezy, who you might know him on Twitter or throughout the community, said the same thing, is like using in our buddy Okami is using like the 0 cost cards, so that way you can block with like 2 to 3 cards from hand maybe, and then play one of these, hit them for 4, banish top card of their deck. Like you can be really outvalue your opponent over time, and it's really cool to see how some of these like 0 costs will play out more. Then you have Nibble Nimble. 1 resource. This is a common. You're contracted to banish your opponent's reaction cards. When this completed contract, create a silver token. So this would be more for like warriors, or mainly warriors. Maybe even a little bit of aggro, but this is a little bit of a weird card. This might be like a sideboard card. I wouldn't main this card just because reaction cards are very like, unless it's a warrior, like you're not going to see them a ton. Like most people only run like 9 to 12, maybe 15, maybe reactions. But if you're warrior, run more. So if the warrior meta gets really stupid, you could see us in a sideboard, but I don't see us being a main board card. Then you have Plunder the Poor, which is for opponents' cards with 1 or less. You can contract to banish those. 0 for 4, really good. All the 0 for 4s I think are going to be super playable, and I think they're going to be like staples in the deck personally. Just because you can then outvalue your opponent, basically. Then you have Rob the Rich, which is 2 or greater. So for the Guardians, like this will be a really good card to use. Again, I think this is more of a sideboard card. I probably wouldn't put this in my main. It is a 1 for 5 at red, so maybe the red goes in, but that's about it. And then you have Sack the Shifty. Your contracted banish opponent's cards with Go Again. This will be against Fi, really good against Katsu, really good against Briar. With base Go Again though, so maybe not as much as Briar, so you gotta be careful there. But yeah, 0 for 4 at red, 0 for 3 at yellow, 0 for 2 at blue, so really good on that aspect. Excuse me. And then you have Shred. These cards are nuts. Like you're either going to run rainbow of these or you're going to run 6 at red and blue in my opinion, but basically being able to eliminate a defense reaction is nuts, right? Like You play a 0 for 4 or 1 for 4 eradicate. They try to defense react it. All of a sudden you play shred, get rid of all of the block value off of their sink below, and now they just got dealt 4 damage and they discard or banish 4 cards off top of their deck. Pretty nuts. If you can get lucky and couple this with like a razor, then it gets even crazier, right? So really good. I'd definitely run 6 to 9 of these in the deck personally. It's gonna be really interesting to see how people play it, but extremely strong card, especially at red, because the ability to give any target defending card -4, and that includes defense reactions, like, is pretty powerful. And this works on equipment as well, because those are considered target defending cards. Like I did this on a Crown of Providence to get a card to hit, so pretty crazy. But yeah, that is we have Slay the Scholars. Sorry, I thought we were doing here. Slay the Scholars. You banish the opponent's non-attack action card. So again, this will definitely be a staple. I think this and the attack action card one, Annihilate the Armed, are both gonna be staples because they're 0 for 4s and they target what's like 80% of most people's decks. You notice all these are block 3s. So this deck's gonna be super efficient at blocking. You know, you have battle worn equipment that keeps coming back. You have constant 3 blocks. Like you basically have 2 versions of Dynamo. Maybe not quite as consistent, but close to it. Pretty nutty. But yeah, that's the basis of the cards. Hopefully it made sense. I'm super excited about the hero. I think he's really cool. I think the thematics are really awesome. And the thing is, like, he's already like a decent hero, and we have a very small card pool for him. Like that was all the cards. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I missed one. So like very small card pool, but really useful cards that you can use. And yeah, hopefully, excuse me, it is 1 a.m. where I'm at. So that's why I'm yawning. So I deeply apologize. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying Katsu even more with like the ninja stuff. And then I'm going to be playing this a little bit as well. If you like this content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If not me, it's okay. Go to our Fleshbug creator, leave a like, comment, subscribe on their stuff so we can get more people seeing this game. Go to all the spoiler videos, show those people some love. They all deserve it. Let them be able to, like, you know, share their joy for the game with you. We didn't get one this time. Maybe we'll get one next time. Who knows? But regardless, we're going to have fun with it. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time on TCG Talk. Thank y'all so much and have a good night.